just a roar. He turns to see through his horror. Here comes the avalanche. Here comes the avalanche again, my friend.
Welcome to Revolutionary Thinking with me, your host, Ariel the Avalanche. This is where we get your stereotypes, put them on the examination table, get out a sledgehammer and smash them into smithereens, and throw those smithereens into the incinerator. Today, we are coming down on spending too much time at a clothes store. Nothing annoys me more, especially going shopping with either my mother or some of the women in my family. When I go to a clothes store, it is one of the most boring experiences that I have in my life. When I'm at a clothes store, I just want to get the clothes that fit me, wear them, see that they fit, and then get the hell out of there as fast as I can. When I go to a clothes store with specific types of people, it's as if they've never seen clothes before in their lives. They want to try out half of the store before they leave. And then it's the browsing is what annoys me the most. Try this, try this, try this. Maybe this one is a little too red. This one is a little too white. This one is a little too that. And then 45 minutes looking at things like underwear and shirts and pants and shoes and this. And I think to myself, you know what? One of the things that I love in my life are video games. But when I go into a video game store, it's like I go in there with an intention. I go in there with a purpose. I look at things here and there. But I'll spend maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes tops at an electronics store or a video game store because I go there with an intent. I ask the questions that I need to ask, and then boom, I get what I want and I'm out of there. I'm not there it's not, I don't treat malls as museums. You see, the thing with museums is you like spending a lot of time at a museum and an amusement park because that's what they're designed to be there for. They're designed for you to look at the things and maybe take a ride. Yes, in a museum, maybe you spend, 3-4 hours. Maybe even in a really good museum, I'd spend half a day or an entire night. At a mall, I go in a store, maybe I spend 10 minutes, 20 minutes maximum at a store, any store. I don't care if it's clothes or anything like that. I spend half an hour tops and I am out of there. If I'm not out of there in half an hour, throw a bucket of ice water on my head, okay? But when I talk about some people and fancy stores or boutique stores or whatever stores, I cannot stand being with a person who goes into those stores and just walks like a snail, and it's been 3.5 hours we're at the store, and in those 4 hours, they just buy one thing. And it's not as if it's enough that they spent 4 hours in some clothes store or some fancy boutique store. They go into another boutique store or clothes store to spend another 4 hours and then not buy anything and then compare prices and then see this and see that. It is so annoying having to go with that one person who spends hours upon hours walking like a snail, browsing, telling you to try on like 10 things, and then buying half of like not even a full pair, like a pants and a shirt, just one pants. Spending hours upon hours upon hours in a clothes store or a fancy boutique store and not buying anything, or only buying two little things that it could have taken you 45 minutes or something like that instead of a full 5 hours. That is something that is just annoying, ridiculous, and out of this world for me. If you have any stories of any friend or family member that you're with and they go to any kind of store and they spend more than 5 hours at a store walking like a snail, walking really, really slow, like scanning everything in that store, and then coming out either buying nothing or two little trinkets or one little thing that it could have taken them 30 minutes to do, that is what I'm coming down on. That is annoying. That is ridiculous. It's just BS for me. And we should have a team of people protesting against people like this who do that. It's just beyond this world for me. So I had to come down at spending too much time at a clothes store or any store, and I just wonder what the next thing that I'm gonna come down on is. Yeah. So haven't created one of my rants in a while, one of my avalanches in a while. Just did it today, and yeah, thank you. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Avalanche. I will see you on the next episode.